What's good, fellas and birds, if there's any watching? If there is, please DM me. What's good, people? It's another day. It's Thursday, the 13th. And basically, I've got a new program for legs, which I'm going to take you through in today's video. Also, what I'll do as well is just basically do a few little bits and bobs, what I get up to today. But first things first, probably going to go and get some sort of caffeine because it is 12:52. Before I train, I need some sort of caffeine, man, because I ran out of pre-workout, so yeah. But I'll take these along with me. What's good, people? I hope I'm in shot here. Am I in shot or what? I can see myself in the camera, so I'm guessing I'm in shot. It's good, people. So, change of plan, okay? For the past, 3, 4, 5, so many years, whatever, however long I've been training for, I've always chased, getting, lean and, having, abs and shit, man. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put up on the screen now a little video of where I'm at now in regards to my physique and stuff. And I think I'm just going to fucking focus more on performance in the gym. So getting strong on my lifts, and then obviously putting on some muscle as well. Instead of just fucking shredding down for what reason? For no reason really. It's winter. Do you know what I mean? I'm wearing fucking hoodies and fucking jumpers anyway, man. I'm not exactly out chasing skirt all the time, so I don't need to be lean to get birds. So, I think I'm just going to change my plan, and I'm just going to commit to just putting on some size and getting stronger on my lifts and stuff. Yes. What's up, people? I actually like doing these voiceovers because I think there's nothing better than hearing the sound of my own voice. Right, that was really arrogant, so I didn't mean that. So yeah, we're back in the gym. New program, like I said, and essentially because I'm obviously going into this gaining phase now, I really want to look at progressive overload and utilising the food and utilising the extra calories that I've got to play with. Because obviously, when you're in a gaining phase, you want to make sure you're putting those calories to use. So obviously, I warmed up with 2 sets, just of 12 to 15 reps. Then we went into 5 working sets on squats. Okay, I believe this was 110 kg, 5 sets of 6 reps. Before then progressing on to our second movement of the program for legs, which was leg press. So when we come on to leg press in a second, I actually decided just to put in two working sets on leg press. Excuse me, guys. So 2 working sets on leg press because I don't want to put in too much volume because my recovery is going to be so shit. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather put in less volume. So overall for legs, you've got 5 sets on squats and then two sets on leg press, which really for 2 compound movements is more than okay. So what's that? Yeah, 7 sets, which is normally okay. So obviously you repeat that twice a week. So overall you're doing quite a lot of sets really on the old legs. So yeah, so second movement, obviously as you can see in the clip here, leg press for 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps, guys. Okay, keeping the intensity high and really making sure that I'm actually working in these sets. Okay, so really knuckling down and making them hard sets to get through. Third movement, seated leg curl. In total on this one there was five sets of 6 to 8 reps. Obviously making sure the intensity was there. Really focusing on obviously squeezing the hamstring at the top of the movement and then controlling the weight on the eccentric part of the movement. So on the part of the movement where your leg curls back towards the start of the movement. And then final movement already was the leg extension, 5 sets on 6 to 8 repetitions. And do you know what, guys? It makes you realise once you've done, a program like this, it's only 4 actual exercises. I mean 5, sorry, because we've got calf raises at the end, which I forgot about. It's only 5 actual exercises, but do you know what? The next day, I was fucking feeling it, and that's the difference between having a goal and being motivated to work towards something compared to doing what I was doing in the last couple of years, where I'd just come in the gym, I'd throw a few weights about with no real intention and no real drive really to get a result, because I knew that I'd just be in a deficit trying to lose weight, and I knew at the end of the deficit, at the end of the cut, I knew how I was going to look, because I've not changed my actual physique in regards to putting on more muscle mass. So this is why now, like, I'm feeling more focused and more driven than ever. But yeah, back to the training footage. Obviously, after the leg extensions, after completing 5 sets on them, we moved on to the final exercise, which was calf raises. I believe there was like 60 kg on these. 5 actual sets of 12 reps. So my calves were in bits, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've never really trained calves. And I thought I might as well, it's a muscle in it, so I might as well, you know, train it whilst I'm going to be in this surplus of calories. So yeah, that was the workout footage. Nothing, you know, nothing too drastic and nothing too amazing to actually watch. But for me, I'm logging all my weights, I'm logging all the reps and the sets, and it's all about progressive overload now. So yeah, so just got to make sure that I keep battering myself every single session and really focus on utilising the calories and utilising, you know, the extra energy that I've got in the gym. Because when you're in a deficit and you're tired, you just I don't know about most people, but I just sort of like half-heartedly went for it and didn't really focus with too much drive and attention to detail. But when you've got more food to play with, you're much more hungry to fucking, you know, push yourself further. But yeah, so that's the plan now over the course of the next couple of months. Obviously, see where I'm going to be at, but it just feels good mentally, just to take a rest from constantly being in a deficit and starving myself of calories, really. So yeah, it's going to be good, guys. So next clip, I'm going to roll what I actually had to eat after this gym session. So stay tuned. What's good, people? Obviously just finished up that workout there, and now I am back home. So yeah, so my plans changed, because I'm just sick of just chasing being lean and stuff. So I'd rather just commit to actually trying to get on a bit of size. You know what I mean? So look at this, look at the state of my leg now, man. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but like, look at that. You see that? My leg's shaking like a fucking shitting dog, man. So yeah, just going to show you what I'm going to have to eat now, quickly. Let's just put yous there, man. I don't even know if I'm going to be in shot, but we've just got some cinnamon chips, cereal, okay? Probably going to have about 100 grams of them, probably. And then going to also throw in, just to get some protein as well. Just going to throw in 2 scoops of this vanilla whey protein as well from my protein. And that's probably going to put me on around about, well, close to my 2,900 calories that I'm going to be on. So yeah, but I'm taking it seriously this time, because a lot of the time, I've just, in the last couple of years, I've just kind of trained just to keep myself fit with no sort of goal in mind. So I'm feeling motivated, you know, people. I'm feeling motivated to actually fucking get somewhere and actually make some gains, man. Probably gonna lose a lot of women as well. So I'm gonna be like a fucking fluffy teddy bear. But oh well, sacrifices you gotta make, innit? My legs, I'm shaking like a fucking oh Jesus Christ, man. 100 grams of them, and then yeah, probably have about 50 grams of whey protein with some skim milk. And that's it, people. Check in with you tomorrow. What's good, people? So I thought I'd do like a couple of minutes just talking about why I've decided to go from obviously trying to lean down to go into more of into a gaining phase, really, so I can actually put on a bit of size. We're gonna go deep into the background of like my history of like training and food, okay, over the years. So long story short, I was always a fat kid. So when I was in high school, I had like a 44 waist, 46-inch waist. I was always a big lad. So obviously lost that weight over the course of, you know, going to college, going to university. But then I'd always have an unhealthy relationship with food. So for me to diet down, I'd always be sort of like yo-yo dieting, which isn't obviously good, which is where I'd get to like, you know, I'd get to a physique where I'm really lean and I've got abs and I'm in good shape. But yeah, I'd always get lean, and then I'd be like, right, okay, I'd revert back to my old eating habits, which then just fucks it all and you end up back at square one, don't you? So I've been doing that for like a course of a couple of years, so I've never really had consistency in regards to eating in a surplus of calories, which obviously to get a muscle and to, you know, put on a bit of size, you've got to be in a surplus of calories, and I've never really had that. So a couple of reasons why I've decided to transition from, you know, trying to chase the lean physique and actually put on a bit of size is because, well, mainly, number one, me not having a restricted amount of calories is hopefully going to give me a better relationship with food. Okay, so I'm not always starving myself or depriving myself of food. So number one, hopefully I get a better relationship with food over time because I'll be able to eat more food, okay? Second reason I'd probably say, just to mainly stop wasting time. So obviously, you need to commit to being in a calorie surplus for at least a year, I'd say, you know, to maximise your results in regards to putting on muscle. The second reason would probably be to just actually, you know, stop wasting my own time in regards to, you know, finding about going up and down with diets and getting lean and then getting bulky again and lean. So yeah. Third reason, I'm 22. I'm 6'5", I'm about 220 pounds or something like that. So you'd expect my metabolism to be through the roof, and it's not. So for me, I can get to 2,600 calories, 2,500 calories, and stall on my weight loss quite quick. Which for a bloke of my size, and my expenditure is fucking terrible. So over the course of the years, me constantly cutting weight, constantly being in a deficit over the course of many years, deficit, the odd surplus, the odd deficit again. There's never been any consistency in regards to my metabolism. So my metabolism, has not had the chance to grow alongside my food intake, if that makes sense. So obviously the way I'd look at this is, you're always cutting, okay? You're always giving your body less food than it needs to grow, yeah? So over the course of, you know, months and, you know, weeks or whatever, your metabolism's going to slowly go down as your body weight goes down, which means you're going to have to eat less food to lose that extra bit of weight. So if we do the opposite and we actually drive up our body percentage, our body fat percentage, or our overall weight on our physique, then our food's going to have to increase to keep up with the energy demand to run our body. If that makes sense, because you're carrying more weight, so your body needs more calories to carry that weight. Yeah, so that's probably going to be the third reason why I've decided to do this, because it's going to give my body a bit of a chance to actually rejig itself and kick itself up the arse and actually, you know, sort my metabolism out, because at the moment it's not good, it's not great. So hopefully over the course of a year or 8 months, I'd be able to push food up to a point where I'm eating, you know, 3,500 calories, and then when it comes to cutting down on weight, I'll be able to start cutting weight on, you know, 3,000 calories. So I'll be able to cut on a higher amount of calories. Hope that makes sense. Fourth reason, obviously just to get a better physique. So obviously in the course of a year, I don't want to be in this same position with the same amount of muscle mass on this frame of mine. I want to be a bigger, more muscular person. So yeah, that's why I've decided to do what I'm doing now. For a lot of people out there watching those clips that I put on the screen before, in regards to where my physique is at now, they probably say that it's not an ideal starting point because I am still a bit fluffy. But for me, I'd rather just fucking, you know, just put that at the back of my mind and focus on more performance in the gym. You know, seeing my lifts go up for a change instead of just doing the same thing and trying to lose weight all the time. But yeah, that's a quick summary of why I'm decided to do what I'm doing. Obviously going to stick to minimum 8 months if I can do that. But obviously during that time, if I do get a bit fluffy, I can just put in, you know, a mini cut 4 weeks just to drop a bit of body fat. But yeah, it should be okay. But that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, people. So I hope that's covered up. Hope that's fucking give you a bit of an idea of what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah, speak to you later. Yes, people, what's good? It's happening. Just discovered a new fucking energy drink, right? If you're into Monsters, which most people who fucking lift fairy weights, they are into Monsters, aren't they? There's a new one, well, not a Monster, but there's a new brand called Rain. Sell them at like Spar and that, so next time you fucking drive past a Spar, go and get yourself one. Really good, actually. A lot of different flavours as well. Just thought I'd whip out the camera and just talk some shit for a bit, because why not? Just gonna sip on this before I go and train. But But we had Storm, was it Storm Kyra last week? We got Storm Dennis this week. It's not good, you know. It's not good for grafting birds as well, because it's cockblock city when the weather's like this, because you can't do fuck all in the day. Because normally if the weather's nice, you go for a little coffee and that, can't you? It doesn't have to be nice, like, but as long as you're not going to get fucking blown away, do you know what I mean? So my phone's been a bit flat this weekend because the weather's fucking shit. But in regards to today, just going to go train and then probably come back, edit probably a video for the YouTube, and yeah, that's probably the plan really, because the weather's fucking wank, man. Also, thinking about making I might make a video about grafting birds, man, because I think that my younger self would appreciate me spitting knowledge on what I know now, because when I was a fucking fat virgin, right, I didn't know much, man. All I knew was like you'd have to be a nice lad and that, and then I realised that you don't have to be a nice lad, because being a nice lad gets you nowhere. There's a limit, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? There's a limit, like, it's just finding that fucking balance in it. And so yeah, I might make a video, because Tinder's dead now. Like, when it's fucking stormy and it's blowing a gale, and when it's winter time, I'll hop on Tinder and that, but obviously when the weather gets better and that, and summer flies round, I won't use it at all, because I'll just go out and speak to people, man. But I might make a video on, I've been using Hinge, you know. Hinge is good. Hinge is really good, you know. Alright, people. Right. I'm a hat man. So, TK Maxx. Like, don't judge me, right, wait there. Oh, my hair looks fucking shit on this. I need to tuck my hair in. 1 minute, people, 1 minute. I've got my bottle. TK Maxx, yeah. Alright, look, wait there. We're back in the room. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. TK Maxx, yeah. Amazing. £6 for a hat. Can't go fucking wrong, you know. Now we're off to feed one of the lads because he's on a bulk and he needs to put some weight on. And Aaron. So please donate to the link below to to feed Aaron for one day. Just a couple of quid. Yeah, he lives off Yum Yums from Little Bakery. But I'm feeling this new hat. I feel like it's a vibe. So yeah, that's the update. Just trained. Not going to put any footage in today though because I'm not going to put any footage in. Simple. Pick up later with whatever the fuck I'm going to be getting up to. Maybe some night out footage. Maybe not. Peace.